The story of Glamorgan Castle begins with Thomas Rees Morgan, who came to the U.S. in 1865 to build a steel factory. He emigrated from Wales and started the Morgan Engineering Company. His son, William Henry, built the castle between 1901 and 1905 at a cost of $400,000. William Henry Morgan, called Colonel Morgan, invented many things such as the overhead traveling crane, which made him very successful. He built the castle to look like castles in Wales, and it is on the National Register of Historic Places. The building does not look much like a home now, as it has had 3 owners since Mr. Morgan's death in 1928. Mrs. Morgan lived in the castle alone until 1939, and she sold it to the Elks as their lodge during the Depression for $25,000. After that, it was owned by the Alliance Machine Company. Today it is owned by Alliance City Schools. The rotunda was originally all Circassian walnut like you see around the grand staircase. Mr. Morgan attended the 1904 St. Louis Exposition and purchased the marble table, which is the only original piece of furniture left. The 4 statues, which represent the 4 seasons and used to stand on pedestals in the front gardens. The Alliance Machine Company restored the rotunda and added the dome and the Italian crystal chandelier, which was taken from a castle in Germany before it was torn down. The dome was a skylight, and the wooden gilden lantern hung in the center. The pictures show the original look of the rotunda with the large lantern. This picture is Mr. and Mrs. Morgan's only child, William Henry Jr. This is the drawing room where the family spent most of their time. It is decorated in the French Empire style with mahogany trim. The floor, woodwork, fireplace, and chandeliers are original. The school board meets in here. This is a fancy room for Mrs. Morgan to entertain her lady friends. You can see that this room has the original plasterwork from the Louis XV design. The floor, mirrors, and fixtures are also original. This room for formal dining could hold 14 guests. The ceiling is plaster with embedded lion heads. The hand-carved oak walls have a matching door leading to the butler's pantry. As we approach the staircase, I would like to draw your attention to the elevator. It is not currently safe to use, but restoring it is one of our current fundraising priorities. Behind the castle, where the high school sits now, there was a long circular drive leading to the tennis and shuffleboard courts and the stable and carriage house. As you come up the stairs, you'll see a model of one of the overhead traveling cranes built by the Morgan Engineering Company. At the top of these stairs, you can see a seam in the woodwork that would indicate where the elevator opened. The elevator could also take guests to the 3rd floor. The castle has actually housed offices since 1965, so the upstairs no longer looks very much like a home. The library was carved from chestnut wood and held 800 books. The floor, paneling, and bookcases are all original. There was originally an octagonal study table in the center, and hanging above the fireplace is a picture of how the room looked originally. If you look closely, you can also see Welsh troll faces carved in the wood and plaster owls, which are holding items representing the Bible, engineering, and education. Rathskeller means beer cellar in German. The decor in this room is like a basement tavern in Germany. The Castle Crusaders restored this room. The reproduction furniture matches the original pieces, and the ceiling is original.